Hey y'all, my name is Gwen and I'm with Slay with K.colors. So we're gonna get into this royal slay. I've already taped off my corners so I can get a nice sharp look. So we're gonna use the Rainbow Cape by K.colors eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna go in with some black and I'm gonna fill my crease and I'm gonna pack that color onto my lids. Before, I'm going to just take this black and I'm just going to pack it into my crease, and we're going to use a nice purple to blend that out later. So right now I'm just packing on the color and trying to build some color up in my crease. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm packing on that purple on top of that black. And see, I'm trying to get a deeper purple look here. I really want it more eggplantish. So we're going to pack that color on and we're going to blend it out and get us a little deeper purple. Alright, so we're just blending out that purple we packed on into the crease on top of that black, and we're just gonna blend it on out. Blend that purple out, and we're gonna do the same for the other side. can get a deeper purple. And we're going to blend it out right after we get done trying to build that color. We're going to build this nice eggplant looking purple. Types of purple with all this great pigmentation in these palettes. So I'm using a Q-tip to cut the crease and clean off the lid because I want to make sure this is as clean as possible, especially with the black. I don't want it to blend in with my my NYX eyeshadow base. Flat concealer brush here, and I'm gonna use my NYX eyeshadow base, and I'm gonna cut my crease with it. So the way I'm gonna do this is, instead of like putting the eyeshadow base at the bottom of my lid and looking up, I'm just gonna take the brush and I'm gonna pat it, and I'm gonna go in the motion of where I actually want my cut crease to be. So yeah, I'm sorry you guys, I did not notice that I was actually real deal leaning into that light like that. I normally wear glasses, so y'all have to excuse me. But all I'm doing is patting my brush and making the crease that I want, the cut crease that I want for my lid. I'm also going to do the other side the same way. So hopefully I didn't lean into the light that much, but good deal, I did not. Oh, there's a glare. But if you can kind of see, I'm actually tapping my brush and creating my own crease that I want and how high I actually want it. wet when I get to putting the gold and blending some of that purple into it. I don't want it all tacky and wet, so I'm just using the brush to pat on it to make sure it's nice and tacky. Box. But first, what I'm so we're going to use this beautiful gold up here in the Juvias palette, and again I'm going to drop the eyeshadow palette in the shade of that gold down in the description box. So this is what's going in our crease, this beautiful gold, and then y'all, this gold is so pigmented and I just fell in love with it. Just look how it shines. Oh yeah, this eye is going to be bomb with this thing. That gold is really rocking with that purple. So I'm going to take a little bit more of the purple and I'm going to blend it into that gold just to make sure there's no harsh lines. And I'm going to do the same for the other side and hopefully that does not the light as much so that you guys can see fully how I did. So I got my gold on the other side, and I'm also going to do again is take a little bit of that purple and blend it into the gold so there's no harsh lines. That look is starting to come together and I'm so loving it and so loving the deepness of the purple. So now I'm going to take this black liner and I'm going to definitely give myself like a little tiny cat eye. I just want the pop of the black in the eye because I did have black starting off into this look. It did get lost into your purple, so yeah, I'm just going to use the black liner to get it back just a little bit and make the color pop. Alright, so we're gonna put our lashes on, and I actually learned this little trick by Deb, and she pretty much says literally put your lashes on your lash line instead of on your actual lashes, and you know, put a little bit of mascara, let the lashes get a little cracky, and just pop your lashes on so they're not coming off. I stand by it, and I would prove her message definitely, because it works really well. So the lashes I have on is going to be the Crease by K.colors. I love these lashes. They're not big and not crazy, but they do spike out just a little bit. Oh no, my door hit the camera. So I'm putting my lashes on and I'm making sure I press down. I'm gonna rub the lashes. Make sure they're down where they should be. Alright, it's time to get into this face time. So I'm gonna put my matte face primer on before I actually do my face. Of course, I've already done my brows. They do take long, so I didn't want the video to get too long, so I actually did my brows off of camera. So what I'm actually going to use for my foundation is going to be one of the Juvias shade sticks. I will put the shade I have down in the description box. I actually got this shade today, and I'm actually loving how it feels. It's so lightweight, and you can barely tell that you have foundation on. I love it. It blends it in so well. I have bought several shades. So it's my color match myself. So what you see me doing is patting my foundation into my skin. I'm not putting that creaming on my face with foundation. I'm actually blending in the foundation that I have on my skin with the brush. Then a patting motion, making sure I get my neck and my chin up under my So right now, I'm putting on my highlighter, my e.l.f. highlighter. It actually works for me, and it looks really great on my skin. So what I'm going to do is blend in my highlighter first, and then I'm going to go back and contour and sculpt my face. Highlighter that I do with my foundation, and I'm patting in that concealer into my skin instead of using a cream lotion. I'm going to be getting that concealer down into my skin. So now we're going to sculpt the face out. I'm going to do my forehead and my cheeks. I actually didn't do my nose in this tutorial, unfortunately. I really wasn't feeling Eyeshadow I didn't. But those two are the e.l.f. products that I actually use, e.l.f. concealer. So we're going to blend this in really well. And then once I blend this in, I'm going to go back and with that other brush and make sure everything's blended together. This is Wet n Wild setting powder. I love it so much. It actually does really well for me. It's a nice bang for your buck. Got it from Walmart. I love it, love it. So we're going to put that setting powder up under our eyes. We're going to put some on our forehead where we had our concealer for highlighting. We're also going to put a little on our nose, on our chin, and as well as on our cheekbones. And we're going to let that bake for a second. Alright, so while we're sitting here baking and waiting on our setting powder to set into our skin really well, I'm going to actually do my lips. So I took a brown lip liner. It was just from the Dollar General. I lined my lips with the brown. So what I'm going to do is try to make this ombre. I'm going to make the gold and purple pop a little bit. Let's see, I want the purple to be much darker. So definitely. Alright, so we're going to blend in our lips and make sure the brown and the purple is incorporating together with each other just perfect. So now we're going to go back in with a nice fluffy brush and we're gonna pretty much blend out this setting powder. Now I did end up going back in with a bigger brush instead. I wasn't really liking how this brush was brushing out the highlighter on my face, the baking powder on my face. So I ended up getting my other brush and working with it much better than I did with this brush. But then I decided to do the purple out of the Money K palette. So I'm going to do the bottom lid, my bottom waterline with it. And I'm going to blend out a little bit of purple to go up her lips with the eye top. I was deciding if I was going to do gold on it, but I decided to do purple. So I was trying to think of what I could do. I wanted to really do some glitter on my lips, but unfortunately I didn't have any purple lip gloss to look at the sadness on my face, as you see. So I didn't have any purple glitter, so we just moved right along to the highlighter. And I used the purple tinted highlighter in the middle. And this one here, I cannot remember what the name of the highlighter was, but it's nice and it's a nice purple tint. And I really like how it went with this purple. Setting spray on to complete my look, and I'm gonna pat it with this brush to just go ahead and pat in that setting spray for a flawless look for the rest of the day. So I want to thank you guys for watching my first YouTube video with this bomb look. So I'm gonna fix my hair and let you guys see it before I go.